Greetings, administrators! What if I told you that one operator could absolutely break the damage ceiling in Arknights Endfield? Well, it's true. Today we're taking a close look at Yvonne, Enfield's brilliant, beautiful, and battle-ready engineer. I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know so you can turn her kit into obscene numbers. Buckle up, cause she gets wild. Let's not waste any time, let's take a closer look at Yvonne and learn how to make numbers big on Arknights Endfield. Yvonne is the strongest single-target damage dealer in the game. For real. She is a 6-star operator of the Cryo element. Her class is Caster and she uses pew-pew hand cannons. The stats you want to invest into her are Intelligence first and Agility as a secondary. Like I said, she is the top single-target damage dealer in the game at launch. She does this by accumulating cryo stacks and then solidifying the enemy, unleashing a boatload of constant cryo damage. Before we move into breaking down her kit, just let me say that there is no corporate sponsor for this video. The sponsor for today is you. If you want to support the channel, I have a Ko-Fi link in the description down below. Any help is ridiculously appreciated. Another huge way that you can show your support is to leave some love on this video by hitting the like button, commenting down below, and of course, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, get subbed up quick so you don't miss any upcoming infield operator guides. There's not much special about her basic attack. It does cryo damage, and the last hit of the sequence, called the Final Strike, restores some SP. Yvonne's battle skill is called That's ridiculous. Bomb Beta. She throws out a freezing bomb. When hitting the enemy, it consumes cryo infliction and nature infliction applied to the enemy, dealing extra damage based on the number of stacks consumed. This also procs solidification. Having the controlled operator performing a final strike on a solidified enemy triggers Yvonne's combo skill, Flash Freezer Epsilon 37. The bot Frosty Bitey is immediately deployed next to the enemy, pulling enemies closer together. It stays out for only a moment, and when its time is run out, it explodes, doing damage and applying solidification. Her ultimate is called Cryoblasting Pistolier. She automatically becomes the controlled operator and deploys the bot Tinkerbella. During the ultimate, Yvonne's basic attacks will keep getting stronger. At max stacks, her attacks will deal way more damage. The final attack of the ultimate also consumes the enemy's solidification to deal massive damage. Now we'll examine her skill rotation. Use basic attacks to deal cryo damage and build towards final strikes. Use her battle skill called Bomb Beta to apply cryo damage, and force solidification by consuming infliction stacks, freezing enemies for a short duration of time. This is Yvonne's main setup skill, and it's best used when an enemy is already afflicted with cryo infliction. It's also a key source of ultimate energy generation. After applying solidification, trigger her combo skill. This deals continuous cryo damage, pulls enemies together, and further generates ultimate energy. Works really well with Gilberta's gravity mode. Once enough energy is built, activate her ultimate to enter her main damage window. During this window, her basic attacks are enhanced and she gains critical buffs. Her ultimate ends in a cryo final strike. If the enemy is solidified during her ultimate, Yvonne performs an extra cryo attack, consuming solidification, making proper timing crucial for maximum single target damage. For Yvonne's gear sets, she's not exactly limited, but you want to stick to things that will increase intelligence and also increase her crit. Pretty much the best in slot for her at this moment is the MI Security set, due to the stacking rate bonuses. However, I have experimented with gear that enhances damage during stun windows. Although it's not as good, it's pretty fun to play with. Watching the boss's health absolutely delete during stun windows is amazing. Another piece of gear to note is called Pulsar Labs Set. It's a secondary option. It gives additional cryo damage for 8 seconds when applying solidification. For her weapon, her best in slot is called Artsy Tyrannical. Its main stats are intellect and crit rate boost. The skill for this pew-pew increases cryo damage dealt by 16%. After using a battle skill and scoring a critical hit while this weapon is equipped, she will gain cryo damage dealt by 12% for 30 seconds. There are other 6-star and 5-star weapons to mention, but in general you want to use any weapon that has intelligence or crit rate, or both, for Yvonne. Now let's talk about teams. The best cryo team with the biggest damage at the moment is Yvonne, Arknights, Jahi, and Ardelia. And you're probably saying right now, Zone, why do I need 2 main DPS operators on my team? This team is set up this way so that Arknights works to provide cryo stacks for Yvonne and also to serve as a more than sufficient backup damage dealer. Due to this team having 3 6-star characters, it's a bit expensive. Although Ardelia being a free unit, it's a little bit more accessible than it seems. For a much more free-to-play option, I would recommend Yvonne, Jahi, Alesh, and Ardelia. This team is set up to directly support Yvonne, with Jahi applying her direct cryo buff, Alesh as a battery and also a cryo stack builder, and Ardelia offering corrosion to weaken the enemy, and of course her signature heals. To finish up, we're going to talk about her base skills. Yvonne shows her flair for style in the form of her base skill called Fashionista, assigning to Growth Chamber to slow mood drop to all operators by 10%. Assigned to Growth Chamber to grant fungal matter growth rate by 10%. Leveling up goes to 20%. Yuck, that's gross. That's gonna wrap up my guide and my thoughts on Yvonne. I'm definitely gonna be pulling for her. I think I'm gonna make her my main attacker going forward. I really feel like building a team around her is a win-win situation. But hey, what do you think? If you found this video to be helpful, then please help the video by hitting that like button and commenting down below. And if you want to see more infield operator guides, sub to the channel, because moving forward, that's what I plan to do. For real, thanks for watching. And if you want to see more of my infield content, click on the video on your screen right now. YouTube thinks you'll enjoy it, let me know if they nailed it.